Okay, welcome. This is a new lesson in graphing linear function using a table. This is benchmark number 7. I can use a table to graph a linear function. All right, let's go ahead. Let's begin. Okay, graphing a linear function using a table. There are 4 steps. Number 1, make sure you isolate the variable and solve for the y. Number 2, make sure you make a table. If the x values are not given, you can pick any single x value. Again, the easiest x values you want is -1, 0, and 1. Sometimes I add in the -2 and 2. Again, most of the problems on this benchmark, I'll give you the x and y table. However, there's several of the problems on the backside that you have to pick those values. Again, pick the easiest values. Don't go ahead and pick -15, 20, something manageable, something easy to graph. All right. So number 3, let's go ahead and plot those points on a graph. After you plot them, make sure you connect the points. Again, if you have any questions, you can let Mr. Cranier know, and I'll make sure I'll take care of that for you. All right, let's go ahead. Graphing linear functions with a table of values. All right. Okay, what you want to do is you want to make a table, and the rule that we're going to use is y equals, or the function is y equals 2x plus 4. I'm going to give you the x values or the domain. In other words, you can say what's the input values: -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So these are your values that you're going to pick right here. You're going to list them down here at the t table. And this looks like a t. So let's take that -2 and let's substitute it into that x. 2 times -2, which is -4 plus 4 equals 0. Over here, so when you input -2, your output is 0. That's going to be your ordered pair. This is what you're going to graph on the x and y graph. Right. At -1, 2 times -1 equals -2 plus 4 equals your 2. Your input, your output. Your x, your y. 2 times 0 plus 4 is 4. 2 times 1 plus 4 is 6. There goes your ordered pair. At x is 1. Your y is 6. And 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 equals 8. So these are your ordered pairs, and you'll go ahead and take each of those ordered pairs and you'll graph it on the x and y axis. All right, now let's go ahead, example 2. Example 2. So your graph is going to be y equals -3x plus 6. You're going to go ahead and pick your x and y values, actually your x values. So I'll make a t table, and you pick the values. The values, again, I'm going to pick, we'll make an executive decision on this. I'll pick -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Easiest values. So there it is. -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Take these values, substitute it into your function, your linear function. -3 times -2 plus 6. You get yourself 12. Negative and a negative is positive. 6 plus 6 is 12. This is the ordered pair that you're going to graph. All right. -3 times -1, which is your x value, plus 6. 3 plus 6 is 9. -3 times 0 plus 6 equals 6. You're going to plot 0 for your x, 6 for your y. -3 times 1 is -3, plus 6 is 3. And -3 times 2 plus 6 equals 0. Now you have step 1 completed for you. You need to go and plot those points. Right? So on the x and y axis, let's go ahead and graph the first point. -2 and 12. -2 and 12. -1 and 9. So at the -1, go up 9. At 0, go up 6. At 1, go up 3. And at 2, you stay at 0. There goes your 5 points that you plotted. Step number 3, go ahead and connect those points. And then you have a nice line right there. And I gave you guys some bonus questions just to have some fun with. The x-intercept is where it crosses your x-intercept at 2, 0. Your y-intercept crosses your y-axis, 0, -6, or 0, 6, sorry. And the line, it decreases. All right, so if you have any questions on this lesson, please allow Mr. Kriner to help you out. Have a good day. Bye.